Welcome back, everybody. I have been messing around all day with the new furnace. I took a whole bunch of random versions of this attack into Legend League, and my log between my two accounts is like filled with like 99, 97, 95, 99, 100, 100, 99, 99, and I've changed a whole bunch of things, but I have finally found a version of this furnace army that I think is very, very good and not incredibly difficult. If you can do Rocket Loon Fireball, you can definitely do this. This is a little bit easier than Rocket Loon Fireball, I would say. I will play through this replay, this first one, all the way through and just kind of talk about the attack a little bit. And then on the next replay, I will break down everything I've learned and how you want to work together. I could have placed my Earthquakes better and gotten that scatter shot. I didn't even realize that. So, you want the new pet on the Warden if you can. It is going to save your healers from red air bombs. I've got the Spirit Fox on the King. That pet could change. You could put something else on there. Magic Mirror and Healer Puppet on the Queen. Obviously the Fireball on the Warden. And then we've got the Rocket Spear and the Electro Boots with the Phoenix on the Royal Champion. Now, you'll probably have noticed up to this point, I've got a lot of invisibility spells. That's because it's by far, I try to get my word to go to the right here, that it is by far the most versatile spell to be able to keep different heroes alive, right? I can use it with my Warden if I need to, I can use it with my Royal Champion if I need to, or my Queen if I need to. So you can spread those spells out wherever you want them to. Make sure you take a poison. Furnaces are being used defensively in CCs, and if you do not poison them, they will absolutely wreck you. So what you're going to do is put the siege barracks after you've set the funnel on one side, put some fire or furnaces. I'm going to call them fire spitters. I just know I am all day long. Put some furnaces behind them so that they can go ahead and do this. And I'll talk more in depth. I just want to show you the attack start to finish without pausing it a whole bunch this first time, just so you can kind of see it all the way through really quickly. But it's honestly, as far as time goes, I think there's 35 seconds roughly, something like that at the end of this attack. Maybe a little bit less than that, maybe just under 30, but it was right around 30 seconds. Wasn't really worried ever about failing this because as you'll see here, we still haven't even used the Royal Champion yet. These furnaces, by the way, if you get to a minute left in the attack and you still have furnaces, drop them all. They last a minute, so if you have any left over, you put them, honestly, about a minute and 20 seconds left is probably the best because you've got to include the travel time for the mites to travel to, right? So at 20 seconds left, the last mite will drop, and it might have to travel a little bit throughout the base to get to its target, like this one over here, traveling across the base. The red air bomb farm by the Sneezy. You just saw that happen. This will keep your healers alive. This is pretty nuts. You guys are going to see me swag 4 invisibility spells and my Royal Champion on this raid, and it's pretty consistently like this. Not always a hero, but I am consistently swagging between 3 and 7 spells. Basically every raid it feels like. This attack feels really, really good as long as you don't lose your Warden or miss the Fireball. If you can do those two things, get a good Fireball and keep your Warden alive, this attack is nuts. Let me break it down a little bit more in depth with a couple of replays. Don't pay attention to my log, right? By the way, I'll even show you guys. 95, 95, okay, 185, 94, 92, but the rest were triples, like just a bunch of like time fails and random things because I tried it with the Minion Prince a little bit. I tried it with a whole bunch of other versions with less furnaces and more rocket loons and other things. Like, so I tried a bunch of different versions. So none of those are this army that I have kind of finalized, but this is the one I'm happy with. So that's why we'll go over some replays. All right, just to show you guys, I'm not trying these bases a whole bunch. And the first time I'm rating them, I don't know why my camera freezes. We've got, so that's the one I showed you guys originally, the third 3-star. We've got another 3-star there. I'll show you this one. I decided to use my Royal Champion here to just show you guys how much overkill you can get. If you can, just make the Fireball easy for yourself. You have so many Invis spells, you may as well use them to launch your Fireball and make it really easy on your Warden. One, this will set a really good fire or funnel so that your Warden will head one way and then you can kind of start the smash with your King and Queen on the other side. Okay, first thing we're going to point out. Put 2 furnaces behind your Warden. The interaction between the Warden and the furnaces is insane. He will not follow them, right? Because that's kind of how the AI works. And the healers won't follow them either. So these mites are going to help clear these buildings really quickly, speed the Warden walk up quite a bit, especially if you need to walk before you launch your Fireball instead of like, not like this attack here. They also run ahead and they'll distract things like the multi-archer tower or the ricochet cannon or monoliths and things, and they make it so you don't have to use nearly as many spells to keep your warden alive and healthy during the warden walk part of this. And so put a couple of furnaces behind. It's going to speed up the funnel's going to be insane because of these furnaces. It's going to make the warden walk easier for you. There's less multitasking to do because you just set them down and you ignore them after that. And then, so that's the first thing I've learned. Do that at the start of this attack. It's going to make your life a lot easier. And you've got 10 of them, 11. You've got 11 of them, freaking more than I thought. So you may as well use them, right? First thing. Okay, second thing is, after we've set this funnel with our fireball, right, we have deleted this part of the base. Almost like the rocket loom fireball attack, you will then set the other side of the funnel with your siege barracks. Now, these two P.E.K.K.A.s are going to come out here, and they're going to help erase these buildings to get our queen and our king to go into the middle of the base here. We're going to put 4, I mean, these numbers are subjective, right, depending on the base and everything. So I'm going to put 4 furnaces behind these. When you place the furnaces down, don't stack them all right on top of each other so they all go to the exact same building. You want them like one will go here, one will go here, one will go to this camp, and then one will go to this. Like you want them to kind of have their mites go all over the place. These mites will allow your heroes and these P.E.K.K.A.s to get insane value because they'll run ahead because they're fast. The movement speed of these mites is really fast. They're going to tank for your king and your queen a little bit. They're also going to do a whole bunch of damage. They help deal with skeleton spells a little bit if you can kind of get lucky, or skeleton traps, I mean. Let's go ahead and push play here. And my P.E.K.K.A.s, I think they do probably kind of get wrecked a little bit. So I probably should have been better. And then I accidentally put one in range of that archer tower, which is why I put the 2 Coco Loons that I had left right there. So these are going to also just set the funnel really, really good, right? And then these wizards are kind of tanked for too, so they can kind of do a little bit more damage than you normally would be able to. Unfortunately, I didn't wait for the expo to go down, so my wall break sucked, but you have the earthquake boots and spiky ball, right? So it's not the end of the world, and we're just going to pop that now. We're going to go ahead and do this. I am, at this point, I'm looking at where I can put my last few furnaces and where the scariest part of the base is for my warden. And I'm seeing this fire spitter as kind of a threat. So I'm going to deploy my royal champion up here to make the life easier on my warden. And then I'm going to put a couple of furnaces behind my royal champion because she's going to clear defenses with her rocket spear. And the mites will start clearing all of the trash buildings there. By the way, the only reason on this base I put the royal champion over here was to help my warden and have them work together. If you do not want your warden to work together, if you're happy with the path he's taking and you're happy with how the raid's going, put her on the opposite side of the base. And if they start working their way together, like let's just say you put the royal champion over here, for example, and my warden's walking this way, and you don't want them to meet up or whatever, just don't invis your royal champion and let her die. And then save the invis spells for your warden. But if you want to keep her alive, you can obviously, look, we've got 8 invisibility spells. We could basically royal champion charge the whole rest of the base if we wanted to. Because the queen and the king are getting insane value. I could have invised my queen a couple of times here too to even make her last longer, but I don't know why I didn't. I probably should have. I even looked at her and I was trying to swag as many spells as I could is really what happened. So we keep the royal champion here invisible once, and then I think I swag the rest. These, you can see how much of the outside of the base is dead because of these mites and how much tanking they're doing for everything and how many buildings they've cleared. I mean, it just makes it easy for the heroes, right? And again, I could have invis more and more if I wanted to, but I'm just trying to swag a whole bunch of spells and make it look really cool. So we swag all the rest of these invisibility spells. I had plenty of time left at the end of this attack. That's kind of the attack start to finish, but I'll show you on a couple more bases too. Look at all those invis spells. Man, it's like the Olympic ring right there, but with 6 instead of 5. All right, I had a clanmate at me and tell me that I couldn't 3-star his base with this new army. So if for those of you who don't know Fierce, he's kind of a self-proclaimed noob. Doesn't really try any of the hard strategies. He misses the good old days of Root Rider Valkyrie Overgrowth like back a year ago. So we're going to start off with the good fireball here. This raid, this actually, I wasn't worried, but I did lose my warden really early on, and we still end up swagging some spells, having plenty of time left, and 3 heroes alive that I could have invested more invisibility spells to be more healthy. So this attack is honestly pretty nuts. I wish I would have found this out before I went into Legend League, but I didn't find the good version. That's what led to me finding this good version, though. So it's like Thomas Edison making a whole bunch of mistakes to find the light bulb. This is my light bulb version of this army. Again, we get an easy fireball. I'm just placing a bunch of invisibility spells at the start of this just to make the walk part of this easier for me. Putting those two furnaces behind. I can't. I'm going to slip up and call them fire spitters for forever, probably. Now that my funnel is set, so to speak, right? I know that my warden's far enough away from the heroes that he's not going to head this way. So I'm going to just let him continue up this left side here. I'm going to have my king and queen go up this side now that this funnel is set by my warden and my fireball on one side and finished by my siege barracks and the furnaces on the other. And I have no worries about my heroes getting the town hall here because I've got wall breakers, I've got earthquake boots and spiky ball. These furnaces, look at them, they're just taking out tons of buildings and also tanking a little bit with these mites for my king and everything. Like, look at the Expo's actually targeting mites. Oh, now he's targeting a headhunter, but yeah, it was. I'm going to pop my earthquake boots here just to open up walls. We get the other poison tower. This is where I should have invis my warden here a little bit. But again, you can invest invis spells with your royal champion or your warden or your king, which you saw last raid to get the town hall, or my any of the heroes, right? This is where I lose my warden, right? So then I'm like, I'll just spirit walk the rest of this base because I've got 6 invisibility spells left. I was hoping I could swag my royal champion, but warden had other plans. It actually was my lack of attention to had other plans. Mites are still going down. I placed the other ones. The reason I placed these last 2 up here is because I saw these Yetis right here, and I knew the Yeti mites, as they died, would kill some of these buildings, allowing these 2 furnaces in this location to continue to get damage. And also because I put some behind the Royal Champion, because the Royal Champion was going to clear some defenses too, right? So, oh, did my king actually die? Oh, no, the king is still alive. So, yeah, I did end it with 3 heroes on this raid. And you can see the Yeti mites actually, or the fire mites actually do help kill the enemy heroes a little bit. Not that you always want them to, but in this situation it was helpful. Again, and then I'll swag 2 invisibility spells and have 3 heroes alive. If I had kept my warden alive, I probably could have swagged my royal champion, to be completely honest with you, and some invisibility spells. But I'm going to show you guys a couple more live hits. Maybe I'll do one live, actually. Yeah, that sounds good. I just kind of, that was... not ad hominem. What's the frick's the word? A Freudian slip, but we'll do some live hits. Not even a Freudian slip, but I accidentally said live, but then that's what gave me the idea. What's the word for that? Somebody make a word for it. I don't know. All right, here we go. Live with another hit. I definitely want my fireball to get to the core, right? And I hate having my warden get to the center and then figuring out where I might just mass invis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that should... Oh. We're going to recover. Will we? I guess I can Royal Champion charge the core. I just swagged 5 invisibility spells. Oh my gosh. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Wait, what is drawing the CC? Is it the mites? Do they draw the CC? I guess they probably do. That makes sense. Wait, get the scatter. Okay, the scatter shot does go down. Okay, I really don't want my king to go to ability yet. Okay, keep an eye on my warden. Let's go ahead and send another... Oh, no. I want you to open up the walls. I want you guys to stay inside. Yeah, let's have a headhunter for the king. Yeah, we'll just, wait, where are the ice golems? Are they going to my warden or are they going to my, they're probably going to warden. Where are they? Where are they going? What the? I don't understand what I'm seeing right now. Don't want my warden to die. Okay, don't want the warden to die. I need to just start putting these furnaces down. Okay, warden's okay. Royal Champion's okay. Wait, you're Royal Champion. No, I don't want you. I want that monolith down. That's the only thing that I'm really worried about right now. You, Royal Champion. Okay, how are we doing? We've got the Phoenix. I hope the warden doesn't aggro to the Royal Champion. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You stupid minion prince. You deserved to die there, minion prince. Get wrecked. We have healthy furnaces. And we should get this expo. Yes! The ricochet cannon, how's that looking? Okay, Warden, please attack something useful. Something, get that ricochet cannon, please. It is wrecking all of my furnace things, fire mites, whatever you call them. I don't know how this one's looking. Okay, let's just put these headhunters down to help clean up that Tesla maybe a little faster. Man, if this isn't a time fill. I think we've got it. We swagged 5 invisibility spells to start this attack off. That's what I'm talking about. Don't invis terribly like me and you'll save yourself a headache. All right, here we go. We're going to raid Ramen and see if... Where do I fireball here? Man, I really... Like, I can't put my Warden anywhere without dealing with, like, a fire spitter, almost. Or actually just gonna... Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a really long Warden walk. We're gonna have the Warden start way down here. And then we will just try and fireball like the monolith. That's a pipe dream. There's no way, right? I've just got to make sure I keep my Warden alive. If I can keep my Warden alive this attack, I think I'll be fine. Okay, let's go. Come on. Speed things up just a little, Warden, please. Okay, I was worried that ricochet cannon might hit the furnace. Okay, let's just invis you real quick. Make sure that you stay kind of topped off and healthy. There's some scary defenses here. I really need to worry about. Where am I going to put my Royal Champion, though? That's like the next question. Let's just... Let's stick the siege barracks here. And we'll have the king come this way. Oh, Warden, please don't go to the right. Oh, that was a very poorly timed invis, but we barely got it. We're going to put one more furnace right over here. Dude, man, these guys are freaking so much damage. It's crazy. God, dude, Warden, will you attack something so that I can launch a fireball, please? There we go. Okay, that's a good fireball. Okay, we're going to have the queen go to the right direction. Okay, let's just go ahead and put you down. Okay, I've got to put the rest of my furnaces down now because the time limit's kind of reached the peak of it, or you know what I mean. Okay, we're going to deal with that Inferno Dragon really easily. We're going to get the Town Hall down. I do need to put my Royal Champion down, but I kind of want to try and swagger, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Probably just because of time. So, that's unfortunate. I do have 2 invisibility spells. Maybe I can, actually. Queen, what are you doing? No! Freaking Queen! No! Oh my gosh, dude. Queen's brain dead. Help my queen, please. Oh my gosh, queen, you are the most okay, well, we gotta use the Royal Champion now because the queen... Queen. Honestly, I'm glad the queen died. Stupid queen. Yeah, okay, I should have swagged the Royal Champion, but the queen was brain dead. Gosh, dang. Could have swagged some invises too, maybe, if she would have just stayed. Okay, we'll raid a couple more times. All right, let's try... a super max base. Yeah, this thing's like upgraded all the way, basically. Look, we've got the new levels of builder huts and everything. Not all of them, I guess, but freak. I want to take out one of the single infernos first because that makes it hard for the rest of the army. And it makes me have to multitask way more than I normally would have to. We're going to invis all 4 of these buildings. Okay, good. Okay, let's just earthquake right here. I mean, that's a really, really good fireball. So, furnaces. Ew, is my queen gonna attack me? Okay, no. Hey, you know, that's pretty cool. We get the queen like really easy. I'm gonna put one furnace here too, just to help clear these trash buildings. Oh, Tesla. Okay. Warden. Okay, I guess Warden's going down. That's fine with me. Yeah, look at that. They do deal with the little skeletons and stuff. Dude, Warden, where are you going? All right, what we're going to do is we're going to put a siege barracks right here with 2 furnaces, maybe 3. Wall break. Ooh, that fire spitter. I don't like that we're going right into that fire spitter. Oh, man, that sucks. Yikes, this is going to be rough. We're gonna invis my king once. Actually, I had this Spirit Fox. Oh no, Warden. Okay, we're gonna stay zoomed out now. We're gonna pop this, put the poison down. Okay, can they get the town hall area? Wait, my Warden died? How did my Warden die? Actually, what happened to him? I didn't really see what happened there. Okay, King, can you finally beat through that wall? Holy crap. I need you guys to deal with that single inferno on that back end. Or at least somebody... Oh my gosh, he chose a different wall. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, thank you. We're just keeping the queen and the royal champion alive through the rest of this raid. Okay. All right, I think we are okay. Oh, no, don't let the royal champion die. Wow, that was really close. Oh, the mortar shot actually almost finished her off. Let's distract for the royal champion. Oh, wait, we've got the phoenix too, so I should be good. Man, if I could just keep my warden alive. I don't know how he died there. The Gigamon wasn't there, so I don't really actually know what happened. We're going to have the furnaces. Oh, I guess the queen's still alive too. Is there enough time for like these little furnace things to get the... Wait, the phoenix died? Queen has to beat on a wall. Please. They actually, I mean, they don't do a little... I mean, they do some damage, right? Look at that. Okay, we're good. We got it. All right. There we go. That was close, but I let my warden die really early on, which forced me to have to use my royal champion in a way that I didn't want to use her. So... dang, that's crazy. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to keep practicing with this army. I'll get it ready for next season of Legend League. I think I want to try this maybe instead of Rocket Loon Fireball. This seems a lot more fun. Just maybe because it's new.